Guys, we're just gonna do a get ready with me because I'm bored and I want to try out a couple new makeup items on camera with you guys. The only new product that I haven't even tried yet is this Rare Beauty bronzer. It's really pretty though, and I finally got a bronzer, guys. I've been talking about wanting to get one forever. Look at how pretty. So we're gonna test this out on camera today, as well as, I mean, I've already been using this, so that's not surprising, but I've literally been using the Rare Beauty gloss and liner too. So I've kind of become more of a Rare Beauty girl, low-key. And I have a whole new set of makeup brushes that I got for Christmas. So I can actually finally hopefully do proper makeup, which is exciting. So let's see. I'm still using my same old Tower 28 concealer. I love this concealer, honestly. It's like so good. Ignore the lighting. I can't really do much about it. I'm trying to use this mirror for a little bit of illuminated light on my face, but I don't know. We're just gonna, yup. Okay, so we need to have a chit chat. My favorite, you know the drill, my favorite thing to talk about while doing my makeup, TV shows and movies. Current obsessions, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Mine, Girl Meets World. Girl Meets World. I don't know what took me so long to get into that show. I guess I just kind of always viewed it as like a Hannah Montana type of thing, and I've never been into Hannah Montana. I've tried so many times to watch it. Maybe I'll get into it eventually, but right now, I've tried a few times, and it's just not for me. But, I think always viewed it as like a Hannah Montana type of thing, and that's why I just never watched it. But now I started watching it, and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I have a 3-day weekend right now because of MLK Day. So when I'm filming this, I kid you not, I think I've watched the entire show almost in a week. It's gonna take me a minute now to look through my brushes and find out what's meant for what, because I've never had a proper set. So anyway, but I literally, oh my god, it's getting on my lip. Anyway, I quite literally started watching this show, and now I'm obsessed. Obsessed. You know I get obsessed, guys. If you've been following me for a while, you know this will just be another month-long obsession, and then it'll be on to the next thing. But this is where we're at right now. It's a foundation brush. That's not what I need. Guys, this says a concealer brush, but I feel like I'm using it wrong because it's not really blending. So am I using it wrong? I don't know. Do I have another concealer brush? Oh my gosh, because where's my beauty blender? Oh my god, my hair is a disaster. Anyway, Girl Meets World has become my obsession. I have not stopped watching the entire thing. I think I've watched 3 seasons in 3 days. Well, okay, I won't say 3 days. I think I started it maybe Wednesday or Thursday. It's Monday. And I'm on the last season with 10 episodes left. And I'm so ready. So ready. I don't want the era to end because this has been a moment for me. But I like when it ends because that means I can move on to my next month-long obsession and it'll all be fine and dandy in the world. But yeah, no, I think it took me, because I've had so many people, so many friends in my life tell me, you're gonna love Girl Meets World whenever you finally watch it. And I think I was like, yeah, right, I'll believe it when it happens. And then it happened, and now I'm like, okay, fine, you were right. You win, you were right. I mean, I didn't even do concealer up here, oh my god. But, yeah, I mean, they're not wrong. I do love it now. It's addicting. And I'll be so honest with you. At first, I only started watching it because of Sabrina Carpenter and Danielle Fishel from Dancing with the Stars. Those were kind of the main reasons I even picked up the show. And I was like, okay, let's just see what it's all about. And then I was like, for hours, just a day, playing my Animal Crossing and being like, what just happened? I'm sorry. I won't go too much into detail about it if you haven't watched it, because you're gonna be you're probably already what is she even talking about? Yes, I do ramble. This is just part of the show, okay? It's just part of it. But anyway, I know I've said I'm obsessed, but I'm obsessed. This has worked its way into the inner workings of my brain, and I'm kind of scared for who I've become, because I'm like, since it's almost over, I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready for that. And I've heard so many people tell me that they sobbed their eyes out during the finale. I don't need that. Like, I grew up on Jessie. I was like a Jessie kid growing up. And I think Girl Meets World, I might be wrong. It might have been on around the same time. I'm a 2010 baby, for the record. So, I'm like, I think it was kind of on around that time. Jessie was anyway. I don't know about Girl Meets World. I don't know if that was during that time or before it. But either way, I kind of grew up on Jessie. And I think I've probably watched the series finale of Jessie probably a dozen times in my life. And I've cried my eyes out every single time. I'm just a big softie like that, okay? Okay, we're good on that now. But yeah, no, I think I saw my eyes out like 20 times watching that. So I'm like, if Girl Meets World is as sad as people are saying it's gonna be, I'm doomed. I'm doomed. Like, I will sob my eye holes out. Okay. I know usually I do blush next, but do I do bronzer or blush first? I do not know. I think we're gonna do bronzer first, because I'm pretty sure that's the order. Now the next struggle. Where's my bronzer brush? I'm gonna go with bronzer, because I'm pretty sure that's where bronzer is. It's like a sculptor. I don't know. I've never tried this. It's like brand spanking new. So I'm a little scared on how pigmented it's gonna be. So I think we'll go with the little goes a long way approach and just see. Okay. I see you. I will say Rare Beauty's like makeup is very hit or miss for me, because it either is like one of the best products I've ever used, or it breaks my skin out like it's nobody's business. So we'll find out what this does. Even if I like it, I'm not going to recommend it until I've given it a fair trial, because I admittedly don't do makeup every day. I don't have time half the time in school mornings. I'm like running out the door. So I don't have time to even, makeup is not even a thought in my mind on school days. And weekends, I'm being so honest with you, I'm usually too lazy. I'm so lazy that I'm just like, ugh, I'm tired from the week. I don't want to do my makeup, because makeup takes forever. What is this spot? That's going to get on my nerves that it's not like blending out. I don't like it. Ugh. Anyway, but yeah, no. So it's like, if it's as sad as people have been telling me it's gonna be, I'm doomed. Like, I'm doomed. I do not want to saw my eye holes out. I don't. I really would like to avoid that at all costs. But, come on, Girl Meets World. Let's see what you got for me. I feel like it is gonna be a sad finale, because I don't know what happened to my Disney Plus, but when I first started watching Girl Meets World, I swear on everything, it said the pilot episode. So that's like the first episode or whatever. I clicked on the first episode, and I somehow accidentally watched the finale. Like, it took me, for whatever reason, to the series finale, and I really can't explain it, because I know I clicked on the first episode. So I was so confused the whole time, because I was like, what is even happening? And it wasn't that sad, because I didn't really know the characters or know the storyline or anything, because I thought I was just watching the pilot. I was like, what is happening? This makes no sense, but okay. And so now that I've watched the whole show and everything, I think it's going to be a different experience for me. Now that I've seen everything, I know all the characters, I know what happens. Like, now that I know that much, I'm going to be like, no, how could you do this? Like, you can't do that to me, Disney. We can't have this. No, we need them to get together. Like, I don't know, y'all. I don't. Okay, I feel like that bronzer actually went on pretty well. I mean, I've never used a bronzer. I also don't really think it's picking up on camera. And honestly, even in my mirror, it doesn't really look like I've even used anything. So, I don't want to overdo it, but I might add just a smidge bit more to try to even get some pigment. Because I don't want to use too much, and then it'd be way too much, but I also want it to show up. Because I need to be sun-kissed, because it's winter and I don't have a tan. So we're just gonna Brighten her up a little bit. Okay, I think that's actually making it more visible. Okay. So if you watched Girl Meets World, I'm probably going to go finish the show right after I'm done filming this today. So if you've seen the show and you watched it, tell me, is it sad? I mean, I'll probably already know by the time this goes out, but yeah, you'll have to tell me. What did you think? What was your opinion on the finale? And low-key, I think I might make a TikTok after I watch the show, and I feel like this opinion is going to be controversial and get me in trouble, but that's okay. Low-key, spoilers ahead if you haven't seen it. Skip to this timestamp here to avoid spoiler, but I kind of low-key, I know, don't come for me, but I know Disney put Lucas with Riley, and it makes sense for the show, but in my delusional mind, I'm like, I kind of wanted to see what would have happened if they put him with Maya. Like, I think it was just a better combo, in my humble opinion, humble opinion, and I know not everyone's gonna agree with me. That's okay, you don't have to. That's just my delusional opinion. So I don't know, I want to see, does anyone out here agree with me? Or is it just kind of like a universal, like, I mean, I expected it fully, like, I knew it was coming from the get-go, because it just, again, it made sense with the show, it really did. With the origin story and everything else, it just made sense, it made total sense. But, I don't know, I'm, like, always, I feel like I'm always on the opposite side, like, the writers will write and make the whole show and put so-and-so with so-and-so, and it's like, it makes sense for the show, and then I'm over here and I'm like, why didn't you put him with the other person? Like, I was rooting for the other person. And this is just how I've always been. When I was reading my favorite book series of all time, the Vampire Academy book series, if you've been following me for a while, you know that series is my holy grail. I was always, I'm not gonna lie, I forced my mom to read the book series too, so I would have someone to talk to it about, because I couldn't convince any of my friends to read it, but I convinced my mom, and so we were reading it, and we were talking about it. My mom, Team Demetrius from the get-go. I was always Team Adrian, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is about him, but I just liked him better with Rose than I did with Demetrius. The Demetrius thing kind of gave me the ick. I'm not gonna lie to you. It kind of gave me the ick. And maybe it was just the age difference, but it kind of gave me the ick. And maybe it was also that he was her teacher, and she was like 17 or 18, and he was like 26 or 27. Like, something, I think that's maybe what it is that icked me out about that relationship, but I just wasn't a fan, if I'm being so real with you. I mean, I love the series still, but I kind of wish she did a spin-off. I mean, I know there's the whole spin-off series Bloodlines. I still have to read that, so don't spoil it for me if you've read it. But maybe that will end up with her and Adrian? I don't know, but I want her with Adrian so bad. I wish we got that just for the Adrian fans, so we could see what that would have been like had the story changed and she ended up with Adrian. And that's kind of what I wish with Girl Meets World. Like, I kind of wish, even though Lucas and Maya make, Lucas and Riley make total sense together. They really do. Like, their personalities and everything. It just makes sense for the show and, like, knowing Disney and everything. And that they kind of, like, liked each other from, like, day one, like, the first episode. It makes total sense. But, like, I'm over here, like, I kind of wanted to see what would have happened. I don't know. Maybe that's just a me thing. Maybe that is just me in my delusional opinion, but I'm like, I kind of wanted to see what would have happened. Like, I don't know, and I feel like no one else is gonna agree with me on that, but my Instagram has picked up on the fact that I'm addicted to Girl Meets World from Disney Plus, and I haven't even looked up anything, and like, at all, and my Instagram has been like, oh, you like Girl Meets World? Sick. Here's 20 clips with 30,000 opinions. Enjoy. I'm just like, thank you. Like, I don't know how to feel about that, but thank you. And the main reason I bring it up is because there's been a mixture of opinions on those Instagram things I've seen. And it's like, what would have happened if Lucas and Maya had been together instead of Lucas and Riley? And I feel that too, because I feel like I'm always on that side of things, where I'm like, But what would have happened? And maybe that is just a me thing, like always wanting the main character to be with the other person, even though it makes total sense with who they ended up with. I don't know. So let me know. What are your thoughts? Do you think it was a match made in heaven, or do you think it's like, okay, Disney, we really should have switched it up? I would literally feel like nobody is gonna agree with me, but oh well. It's my opinion. That's what I have to say. Like, that's what I personally think, but it's just me and my delusional mind, I think. I don't know, I'm a sucker for love. I think we're gonna do my lippies next. Lip combo. Okay, so my lip combo on like a school morning when I'm rushing is literally just this Rare Beauty gloss in the shade Flicker with this Rare Beauty lip liner in the shade Humble. And that's about all I have time for in the mornings. But since this is a weekend and I have nothing to do, we're gonna try adding my Estee Lauder Rebellious Rose lipstick into the combo to see how everything's shaking, bro. Oh my god. Okay, how things go. Stay. Wait, look at this. I got this maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah. I mean, I have that Five Below lip liner still that I've been using. Oh my god, I swear I apply this so much better IRL than how it's showing up in the video. Oh my lord. It looks like a kindergartner took it and just went. No, it looks so much better in person, I swear. The video is not doing it justice. Now, I've said this before and I'll say this again. It's funny because I used to, like, late elementary, early middle school, I got really into lip gloss, I would say, in middle school. That was, like, when okay, I might just wipe this off and redo it, because it's just not eating for me the way it needs to. But I got really into lip gloss then, and, that was my peak lip gloss era. Like, I could do it without looking. I didn't need a mirror. I could just real quick and now I'm like, I need a mirror. I need my attention to be on the lip combo. And maybe it's because I was also in middle school during COVID and like during pandemic times was like when I started like I was in 4th grade when the pandemic started, and things didn't really return to normal until I started like 6th grade. So, and even then we were still in like masks and everything, but like 8th grade, I think it's like, for me, when everything like kind of finally reset back to normal in that world, and that's when I was addicted to lip gloss. I wore it like every day of my life, knew what I was doing, could do it without a mirror. I could literally do it on a whim, just like on the bus. Like, I was a queen at it. Now this is where we're at. We're done. I finally fixed my mistakes. I almost put this on my lips, guys. That would have been so bad. But my other obsession, other than Girl Meets World, has been Animal Crossing. I played, obviously, the new update so much. And then, if you watch my What I Got for Christmas haul video all the way through, the very last thing I showed that I got was the Switch 2. And I got the new Animal Crossing to go along with it. That was an early birthday gift. I got that. And so, I'm addicted. Again, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I was really burnt out of Animal Crossing. I picked up Stardew again because I was like, I'm so burnt out of Animal Crossing. I'm done. I need a break. And when I need a break of Animal Crossing, I go over to Stardew. And Stardew really helped clear my burnout for Animal Crossing. But I have picked up Animal Crossing again. And that's good because I was starting to get burnt out of Stardew. This is the loop I go through. I occasionally pick up Disney Dreamlight Valley too, but like the thing is, that game kind of stresses me out a little bit because it was like, I don't know, like the constant quests and like the you need to do this, do that, do this, do that kind of stressed me out a little bit. And it's like, yes, I know that Stardew is like that too in some ways, but I don't know, the quests seem to make more sense to me. Oh my god. The demonic eyelash curler of my nightmares. I hate this thing. I really hate eyelash curlers. You guys know this. This is a cheap one. I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is like a super cheap elf one that I got. Because I was like, I hate curling my eyelashes, so why am I gonna invest a ton of money in an eyelash curler when I'm just curling my lashes on a whim? Like, I literally wing it. Mascara time. This mascara forever and always will be my favorite. Sky High. I mean, I've tried maybe 4 mascaras and none of them have ever beat it. Well, I might have done too much. Well, I definitely have a voluptuous eyelid. Dang. Okay, let's give her a nice little curl. I didn't even make it to my eye. Oh my lordy. Yeah, I hate curling my eyelashes because I'm so bad at it. I feel like I need a professional makeup artist just to curl my eyelashes. Like, I can't even do it half the time. And how do you get these lashes, like, down here? Because I can't ever get them in. So it, like, looks uneven because I can't get them. Oh my god, open. This is the Estee Lauder. I think this is just like a, yes, spontaneous extreme lash multiplying mascara, like volumizing. I use a very small amount of this, and I try to only do it towards like the tops so that they're very like volumed, I guess. I don't know. I don't do my bottom eyelashes. Maybe I should start, but I don't, because like I don't know how to get in there. The only time I do my bottom lashes is when I accidentally do them from trying to do my top lashes and trying to curl them. I'm sorry guys, this video is probably so boring and I don't even know if I'm going to post it. So if you're seeing it, editing Sage did some serious work and cut out like 20 minutes of me going on the same rant about Girl Meets World. Yeah, by the way, we're doing new content style posting on my channel now. My phone storage is getting like kind of full. So my phone from here on out will be for like shorts, OOTDs, things like that. Long form videos, I'm going to try to start filming and editing on my iPad and posting from my iPad so that my iPad storage can get a little more full than my phone, because I would rather my iPad storage be fuller than my phone's because I don't use my iPad as much. So we're gonna try that out for a little while and just see how that ends up working out. And yes, I'm very aware you're not supposed to curl your eyelashes with mascara. However, that is the only way mine even slightly hold a curl. They fall down so quickly. So I have very few options to get them to curl. And unfortunately, doing the no-no thing is the best way. At least for my eyelashes to curl. I used to be a dancer. Do not drop the meme in my comments. But when I was like 6 or 7, I used to be a dancer. It was not good at all. Could not dance now if you asked me to. But I used to be a dancer. A very bad one, but a dancer. And I had to do this like for recitals all the time. And so I think this is where my love of makeup came from. Is like stage performances. I mean, I was only, I think, in like 2 or 3 recitals. Because ironically, I did dance during COVID. And then I just never got back into it. And my studio closed from COVID. So that was great. We loved that. Oh my gosh. I'll get to that. It's fine. Ugh. See what I'm saying? I have a little bit down here that got on my bottom lashes. I'm not even going to deal with it. It's fine. Okay, this looks like a 4-year-old did it, so I'm going to go clean myself up really quick. But you can still kind of see it a little bit, like here, but it's fine. I'm going to try to delicately clean up my eyelids. I don't even know how to do that. We're just going to do it the way I just did and hope for the best. This is makeup for me. This is how I do this. It's a disaster every single time. Okay, there we go. That's not bad. Usually this is the point in the video where I would set it seeing as I have nowhere to be, and I'm probably going to take it off right after this video, and did a full face just because I wanted to test out my bronzer, and it didn't look right unless I did full face, in my opinion. I'm just going to leave it here, and I forgot to do eyeshadow, because I always make the same mistake of doing mascara and then remembering I have to do eyeshadow, but, like, my lashes are lashing today, and I don't want to mess that up, so I'm just going to cut off here, and I've been rambling for, like, 30 minutes, so I love you guys so much. I'll see you all in the next video. If you're still watching up until this point, comment a green heart so that I know you're a real one. Bye!